hey! Ho, ho! Okay. Corporal punishment's got to go. Hey, hey! Okay, hi, young lady. What's your name?
My name is Nika Ramsey.
Nico?
Ramsey.
Ramsey, nice to meet you. Now, you see us out here campaigning for protecting kids in school. Have you had any experiences with being beaten in U.S. schools?
Actually, I have.
Have you?
Actually, all through elementary, you know,
wow.
I was paddled, as they would say.
No, beaten. Let's use the paddling is a euphemism. They're beating your behinds in school.
Yeah. And by my own teachers, you know, and it was just awful that those were the only people who weren't bad, because I had other, you know, I didn't have parents growing up. I had people raising me, but they weren't very much like parents. You know, I got beat and all that at home, so to go to school and have to deal with that from people who I thought cared about me, such as teachers and things, you know, I felt that school was my escape way. And then when they started that, and all you have to do is sign a paper and your freedom is gone, and it's just crazy, and I didn't appreciate it at all, and I wasn't a bad kid, and I didn't need to be spanked.
Right, beaten. Yeah, the word people like to say, spank, paddle, swat, pop, lick, is beating your behind. Let me tell you something, if a man takes a wooden board and applies it to a woman's butt, she's not going to say, he spanked me.
Yeah.
She's going to say, he beat me, because that's what it is. And the thing is that, would you tell us about how many times were you beaten, and what grade did it begin in?
It began in, I believe, third grade. Third grade was my first time I remember. I don't remember exactly what happened. I remember having to pull my pants down for them to beat me.
Wow, and, you had to pull your pants
in front
down?
of my principal. He was a man, and they had a woman, my coach there, Coach Williams at the time. My principal name was Dr. Frazier, and he was I respected him, you know, I thought he was a very good man, but after that situation, it kind of made me turn to other things, you know.
Right.
I didn't feel that school was a place that I could come to and learn, so I just started doing other things, you know.
Oh.
No, I feel like no one even cared about me, you know. I don't think that you have to hit someone to teach them anything, you know.
Exactly.
Time out works just as fine.
Yes, exactly. And so when did the spank or the beatings end in school? Third grade through which grade?
I actually, I left school in 7th grade and I never went back.
Oh, you ended up dropping out. Were you beaten into 7th grade as well?
Yes.
So you were beaten from 3rd grade to 7th, and then you finally just dropped out, which is part of the plan with paddling, you know, beating and popping and licking.
I mean, I got referrals for sucking my thumb. You know, that's stupid. I mean, I wasn't bothering anybody, and I know it's not a clean sanitary habit, but, you know, I was a good student. I made AB honor roll every month, you know, every 6 weeks.
She's from the beach.
It's just crazy that, you know, that happened that long, and yeah, it probably did cause me to go out of school, because I had to deal with bullies, I had to deal with not having the cute clothes, you know what I'm saying, and then my teachers and my principal, I felt against me as well.
Yeah.
It really didn't seem like it was promising at all.
It was like you had no place to turn. You had no place to turn. And why are you out here today holding signs?
I'm out here today because I really truly believe in this, and this needs to stop today. This needs to stop today, now.
Right.
This is just crazy. If you want to discipline your kids, discipline them at home. You know, you shouldn't even beat your kids at home, but you shouldn't allow, school is for learning. You know, plain spurts of learning. Kids have to deal with so much, and if you don't remember having to go to school, come on. You remember the bullying, the teasing, all the little pranks that kids pull. You don't have to deal with your teachers getting down to that low level as to beating you too. It's just crazy, and I want this to stop today. I am passionate about this. I don't care about anyone who thinks that I'm wrong. I know I'm right. I know I didn't need to get beat. I was a very good student. I didn't need to get beat. My grades showed it. You can look it up. Like I said, my name is Nika Ramsey. This needs to stop today, and I'm out here, and I'm going to be out here every day till this stops.
Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm going to be sleeping right here with my sleeping bag, and I hope you'll be right next to me until this is on national news.
Yes.
What would you like to tell George Miller? George Miller has known about this for 27 years. He's been a congressman. He could have kept you personally from being beaten. What would you like to say to George?
George, I mean, you had your chance and you didn't do anything. that's crazy, and you will get your punishment. Your punishment is coming up, and it won't be a paddle like mine was. It'll be something way worse.
Yeah, it's very sad. Anyway, we hope that George will do what is right. John Klein, Jesse Jackson Jr., the whole gang. Obama, I mean, come on. I mean, we're still being beaten like slaves.
Yeah, it hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped.
It has to stop. The hitting stops here.
And you know, all that produces is either a kid feeling alone like I did, no one wanted them, and I could have turned over to robbing, stealing, doing drugs and all that, but I knew that I was better than that, regardless of all the people who, you know, abused me in my life. I knew I was something better, and I knew that that wasn't for me, you know. I don't need that life, and I'm better than that, even though it wasn't instilled. Like, no one told me that I was better, you know. Everyone told me I deserved to get beat, and it's barbaric. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Let me give you a hug, sister. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That you did not deserve it. You did not deserve it.
And I'm still going to counseling. I'm actually having to take pills and all this kind of things now that I'm a grown up. But I'm dealing with it. You know.
Yeah.
They're not gonna tear me down, and I will be here till this stops.
That's right. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
I'll see you on Monday. Bring your own sleeping bag.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye. Ho ho! Corporal punishment's got to go. Hey hey! Ho ho! Corporal punishment's got to go. The hitting stop.